This video is sponsored by evee, Australia's very own Tesla and electric vehicle sharing platform.
Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom, and thanks so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel where I discuss Tesla, electric vehicles and renewable energy. If this is your first time to my channel, then hello and welcome. Take a moment to hit that red subscribe button, that way you stay informed of any new content, and it also helps my channel to grow as well. Today we're going to look at software update 2021.4.18 in my Tesla Model S 2015 with AP1 and upgraded MCU 2. We're going to do that and much more right after this. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is my 2015 Tesla Model S with AP1 and MCU 2. It doesn't have the full self-driving package, it's only got AP1, but it still does have highway autopilot. It doesn't have full self-driving visualization, unfortunately, so we can't test the quadruped or dog-cat visualizations that we've been trying to find on Model 3 and also other Hardware 3 vehicles. Not too many exciting things on the software update release notes for this one, just the usual minor bug fixes and performance improvements. But what we are going to do today is just to go on an autopilot test drive just on our local roads here in Sydney, and then we'll see whether we can find any improvements and hopefully no bugs as well in this update. So obviously a lot of my viewers don't actually own an EV at the moment, and I'm sure there'll be an EV that suits your needs very soon. But if you are in the market and looking for an EV, there is a platform called evee.com.au. It's essentially a car sharing platform. It allows you to hire an EV from another owner for a few days to essentially try before you buy beyond a short test drive from Tesla or another EV manufacturer. It allows you to see how you can charge the car during the day, even take it for a few days to go for a road trip, see how fast the car actually is, and maybe even surprise someone as a gift. Someone who's always talking about EVs and Teslas, you know exactly what I mean. So check out evee.com.au/TeslaTom and use my coupon code TeslaTom. You'll get $30 off your first rental. With an ever-growing fleet of Teslas and electric vehicles on the EV platform, there's sure to be an EV car for rent near you. And now, for the rest of the video. Alright, so just turning left onto Forest Way up here in the forest area of the Northern Beaches. Forest Way is a nice straight road that we can test autopilot on, just making sure it's recording. Excellent. Alright, so as soon as I make this turn, we're going to engage autopilot. It's going to be 2 taps with this little stalk down here. Oh, nope. Sorry, 2 taps forward. Sorry, I'm getting muddled up between the Model S and the Model 3 now. Model 3, it's 2 taps down with the right stalk. Model S, it's 2 taps forward, or 2 taps sort of a flick back with this little stalk down here. Getting all my stalks mixed up. But here we go. So what will be really interesting today is actually seeing whether it sticks to the school zones. Okay, let's see what it's following on 2, good. Not sure why it's not going, or I might just cancel it and go again. There we go. Just wasn't engaging for some reason. I've never seen that before. Whoa, that was close to that side. Okay. Took it off then. I don't know why I'd hugged this right side so closely. That was a little bit scary. But that is why I always say hands on the steering wheel, eyes on the road. And this person is turning right. Okay, we're going to have to follow behind this car while this person turns right. Let's see whether I can quickly scoot out in my impatience, get out of this lane. Okay, so let's engage one more time. Alright, so we're on number 2 follow, number 1 follow. Yeah, let's go 1. City driving, Sydney, 1 is good. Doesn't actually tail the car, as you'll see. It still leaves a fair amount of gap between you and the next car. Okay, so now that we're on autopilot, on highway autopilot for autopilot 1 for our Model S, we'll see how well it works today. And so this is Forest Way. It's a pretty good straight road, and then we'll turn left onto Monavale Road, which is another nice straight road, good for another test. And yeah, another beautiful day here in Sydney. Love this time of year, lots of sunshine, not too cold yet. So our solar panels are receiving a lot of sunshine to charge the Powerwall 2. Oh, hands on the wheel, yeah. That zipped through that intersection pretty quickly there. Probably faster than I would have liked, but still within the speed limit of 70 kilometers an hour. Yeah, so this time of day we're reaching 2:30. So school zones, I was just touching on that before. So if we do hit a school zone, we should, the car should drop down to 40. Good time of day to test as well, not just the school zones, but of course it's sort of school pickup time. So there'll be a lot of cars on the road. Also time of the day when the tradies finish work. So lots of ute vehicles on the road as well, lots of trucks, lots of buses. So we should get a pretty good test today on our Tesla Model S. All right, I believe I saw an 80 sign before, so there we go. I'll pump it up to 80. So the autopilot, the way it works in this car is slightly different to the Model 3 that we've got. We've only got the one autopilot camera. I'll just take off my autopilot for a second. This guy wants to jump in. Okay, put it back on. So it relies on the one camera, whereas Model 3, I believe there are 8 cameras around the car to help visualize it in space. But just the one camera in this car, and of course ultrasonic sensors help it as well. Let's see how it stops at this traffic light. Yeah, not bad. Reasonably smooth. Of course, Model S with AP1 doesn't actually stop at traffic lights. It's only stopping because there is a car ahead of me. But if I was the first car at the light, I would not be so daring. I would definitely take it off and put the brakes on. Okay, light just turned green. Let's see whether it goes by itself. Okay, it does. Reasonable amount of acceleration. Sometimes I do have to tap the accelerator pedal, but not on this occasion, which is good. I do quite like the visualization on the center drive console. Model S is looking quite good there. Quite a bit of detail. And also it does have auto lane change as well. I'll try to, if I have an opportunity to, sneak out of this lane. But there just seems to be quite a lot of cars today, and trucks and buses. That's okay. We are reaching a school zone, so this will be a good test. See whether it reads the posted speed limit. Still 80 for now, still 80. Okay, so there's the 40. There we go. Reads the speed sign, and I will drop accordingly. I don't think there's a way I can match the speed limit like I can with Model 3 with just a one long press of the right stalk on the Model 3, but with the Model S I don't think so. I have to manually scroll it down. Let's see whether it reads the 80. Yep, sure did. So I will pump it up to 80. A little bit of a phantom brake there. Now that 40 is for that little lane, so we're good. Don't have to worry about that. Oop, I have a shot there. There we go, 80. Okay. Let's see whether I can change lanes. Yes, I can. There we go. Auto lane change, pretty good. Pretty slow though. I've probably taken it faster manually. And see whether I can scoot back in somehow. I might have to take autopilot off because I do want to stay in the left lane eventually. Oh, here's a good test here. That car is braking ahead of me, yep. Okay, so if I can't get back in the left lane, I'm going to have to cancel autopilot here. So far, so good. Okay, good. Let's see, yes! Oh, look at that, lane change over an intersection. That's pretty impressive. Not bad. Okay, so we are approaching a left turn here, so I might just turn autopilot off pretty soon to see how far we can round this curve. Yeah, nah. A bit of a yeah, nah there. Sorry, guys. Just too dangerous there. Didn't want to follow the curve, so I had to take it off. Safety first, people. Okay, so back on the straight again. So engage autopilot. This is a 90 road. I can see they're ahead of me. Popped up to 90. I should read this posted speed sign pretty soon. Here we go. I'm going to merge to the right with abandon. Well, not too much abandon. Still with caution, I suppose. Such a funny term, right? With abandon. With merry abandon. It just implies so much. There we go. 90 kilometers an hour on the open road. Lovely. All right. Got a bit of clearance from that truck behind me, so I will merge back in with auto lane change. Relax a little bit now. On Mona Vale Road. So the first part of Mona Vale Road up the top here of Sydney, up the north of Sydney, is straight, 90 kilometers an hour until it reaches St Ives. Then we sort of hit 60 kilometers an hour, bit of urban traffic. And be a good test there too as well, because a lot of schools in the area and a lot of school zones and lots of cars, trucks, buses, all those kind of good things. Good for testing autopilot. Yeah, like, you know, like I've always said, autopilot works brilliantly on the open road, on a major road like this. No issue at all. So this car doesn't have navigate on autopilot, so it doesn't make decisions for me. I've got to lane change manually. Lane change manually. Will we have to tell our grandchildren one day? You know, back in our day, we had to lane change manually. They'll just laugh at us. Who knows? In my lifetime, will I see autonomous vehicles driving for me from point A to point B? Yeah, don't know. Depends how long I live. Next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, who knows? Who knows? Things can happen quickly if we want it to happen quickly. Anyway, we are hitting, enough philosophizing for now. We're hitting a 60 kilometers an hour zone. All right, so I will drop it down myself. Flick down, oh, flick more and more up. Oh, hang on, it did match the speed limit. Interesting. Oh, you can match the speed limit. I'm sorry. So, there you go. You can actually... Oh. Okay, so I just worked something out today on camera. So, okay, so if you are driving, if you're driving at a speed limit that's higher than the current set speed limit, you can actually just flick it up once, this little dongle here, and it'll match the current speed limit that you're driving. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So I'll take all that back, that you couldn't do it before, but I just worked it out. There you go. Learning something on the fly. Okay, let's drop it down to 60, because that's what it is. Following this van in front of me. See, like I said, we're on number one, but number one, it's not really tailing it too much. From my point of view anyway. I wouldn't consider this tailing. Okay, so 40. Drop it down to 40. And a little harsh, that brake, but there. Fairly smooth. See that, how that van zipped out? And then, you know, my car will move forward just a bit. Oh, why is it going so close? There's a tow bar for that CX-9. Gotta be careful. Driving is thirsty work. Oh, look at that, hold. I've not seen that before. I'm sure I haven't seen that before. That hold. Okay, if it's hold, I've got to press the accelerator. Has anyone else seen that hold before on Model S? Unless they've changed it. Used to be like an H. Interesting. Okay, so a bit of traffic now. Bit of traffic through Monavale Road and St Ives. It's pretty good on stop-start traffic. Like, you don't have to worry too much. It'll generally be pretty good. See, now on this occasion, it's stopped a fair way from the car. Whereas before, the same car, it actually stopped really close to it. And the whole thing's gone now. Alright guys, we might finish the video there. That was software update 2021.4.18 in my AP1 MCU2 Tesla Model S. Driving through Sydney roads during school hours. So there you have it. You saw some autopilot working pretty well in stop-start traffic, as well as free highway driving, as well as some auto lane change there. So leave a comment below if you've seen any interesting changes in software update 2021.4.18. And if you're driving a car with hardware 3, let me know if you've seen any quadrupeds on the FSD visualization. And of course, the usual, leave a like if you liked this video, and of course subscribe if you've not done so already yet. Take care of yourselves, and until the next video, happy charging.